Hello, my name's Yedida Cohen, and I'm a student of the work of Rabbi Ashlag, the great Kabbalist. At the heart of Seder night there lies a story, the story of our coming out of Egypt. Where does the story begin? The sages of the Talmud state that we need to start the story by seeing where we come from, the negative, the slavery. Only then do we come to the positive, the redemption. And in this way, we will value the light of redemption more strongly. As you know, the Zohar teaches us that the Torah is not a history book. It is a record of our relationship between ourselves and God. And although it comes in a type of code, it actually provides us with an instruction manual that we can use today in our relationship with the Creator. So in our upcoming Shiurim, we will be looking at the Haggadah of Pesach as a guide to our inner consciousness. We will discover our inner Pharaoh, who doesn't want to listen to God's voice, and thus prepare the vessel with which we too will be able to receive the light of Pesach, the light of redemption that comes into the world every year at this time. In the Haggadah, Rabban Gamliel states that the three essential elements of Seder night are the Pesach sacrifice, matzah, and maror, the bitter herbs. So this year, we'll be focusing on Rabbi Ashlag's teachings on the inner meanings of these three elements, using articles taken from the Zohar and from Rabbi Ashlag's other writings. In our first shiur, we will examine the meaning of the first Pesach sacrifice that took place in Egypt. What strength of character did the children of Israel need to sacrifice the lamb and put the blood on the doorpost? What does this teach us about the attributes we need to develop so that we can face our own challenges today? When we look at matzah, on the one hand, we know that the commandment of eating matzah was given before the children of Israel actually left Egypt. And yet we're also told that we eat matzah because the children of Israel hurried out so fast they didn't have time for the dough to rise. Why do we have these two conflicting ideas? Why are we commanded to clear away the chametz and eat only matzah? What is the energy of matzah? When we look at the bitter herbs, we find that they are placed right in the center of the Seder plate. We all have bitterness in our lives. What does this bitterness represent? We will be looking at these and other questions using sources from Rabbi Ashlag's teachings on the Zohar and his other writings, and I do hope you'll be able to join me. Our first lesson will take place on Wednesday, March the 23rd, and all the details can be found on the website at www.nahorapress.com.